Have you got me now? Can you hear me out there? All right. Hey, y'all. I'm Chris Beall, and it's a pleasure to be here with you. I'm taking care of all the controls and everything tonight. First of all, thank you, Americana Highways, for having me. Thanks to Walt for playing earlier. That was fantastic. I always love to hear Walt. All right. Hey, y'all. I'm going to do a tune to start this off with. During times like these, you get a lot of time to think about things and how you are and how the people around you are, and you wonder about stuff, and it's just a difficult time. But anyway, I'm going to do a tune called "Born Lucky," and it kind of speaks to the way that we feel about ourselves. And in this tune, you'll hear me go from kind of having a negative outlook to a more positive outlook. And that's what we need, right? All right, so this is off of the latest South Austin Moonlighters album. It's called Born Lucky. They say that the struggle is what makes him strong, and if he can hold on, they'll say he was born lucky. Maybe it's the resolve with which he fought within the end, attributed to his friends, but he was born lucky. Well, nobody notices the gunfight in the street, but you will when somebody fires a gun. And the old West grumbles and shouts, get out of the way, but there's a kid still standing and won't run. I guess life is a gamble 'cause of what it takes to win, but he's all in. Must have been lucky. Yeah, says it ain't any one thing that'll break a man, till sick and tired go hand in hand, and he must have been lucky. Well, you know what it's like to have nothing at all, and you know what it's like to need a friend. He's an old soul in a new town, like a silver dollar in a room full of tin. You can fall down into your bed like a sunset. You can draw in the sunrise like a deep breath, like a deep breath. You'll have been lucky. When you know the rock from which you're cut, it will be written on the stone. Well, hello again. It's a pleasure being here with you tonight. Yes, I did just have a birthday, and I've discussed it with several friends, and I think I'm going to go to biannual birthdays now. Yeah. I'm going to have a birthday every 2 years. It's, I'm just trying to cut back on birthdays. There's only so many birthdays that you get, so I figure I better savor them. Okay, next tune for you tonight is, where have we got people tuning in from? Tuning in from, I can't see the scroll. Maryland, right on. Patty DeVries, right on. What's up? It's good to see some new faces out there and some very familiar ones as well. Thank y'all so much once again. I'm going to play you stuff that's on recordings right now. So that last song is on the South Austin Moonlighters album called Travel Light. I wrote that last song with my good friend Amy Hooper, who I was just talking with a while ago. The next tune I'm going to do is off of that album as well. First one's kind of about how we feel about ourselves and changing our perspective in our surroundings. And this one I didn't write. This one is a Danny Korchmeyer tune, and it's on that South Austin Moonlighters record as well. This one was the pretty high charting thing last year on some of the alternative country things, country charts. And I would just say this one's about not being misled. Here it goes. Machine Gun Kelly. Tell you all about Machine Gun Kelly, rolling along the outlaw trail. Machine Gun Kelly was a simple man, but his woman was as hard as hell. Watch out, Machine Gun, don't let her run you down. Don't let a woman make you out to be a clown. Machine Gun. Well, I'll tell you all that Catherine Kelly, tired of being such a small time now, figured they'd kidnap a rich man's son and make it in the world of crime. Watch out, Machine Gun, don't let her run you down. Don't let a woman put you 6 feet in the ground. Machine Gun. Better watch out, Machine Gun Kelly, careful of what you do now. You keep listening to your old lady, ain't no telling what'll happen to you now. Machine Gun. Watch out, Machine Gun. Government boys came for Machine Gun, took the poor boy away. Stuck him in a hole in a Leavenworth prison where he lived till his dying day. Watch out, Machine Gun, don't let her run you down. No. Well, don't let a woman put you 6 feet in the ground. Machine Gun. Watch out, Machine Gun. Yeah, watch out, Machine Gun Kelly. Watch out, Machine Gun Kelly. see Florida is tuning in. Right on. Good to see all y'all. Let's see, another tune that I want to do for you. I did my last solo record was 2014, and this is a tune that's off of it. It's a tune called Half a World Away. That's Half a World Away. Sorry, I turned away from the mic. It's got a little sing-along part you'll get. Don't worry, the neighbors won't think you're crazy. Here goes. Whoa, yeah. More on that later. There's a spirit that unites us closer than across the street. Half a world away, we're neighbors, you and me. Well, there is a heart, and it pounds out a heartbeat. Sounds like the one that's alive inside of me. Half a world away on the other side of night, in the places we belong. I'll be singing a new song when you see the light of morning. At the same time I see the stars of night. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll sing a timeless story of love from town to town. How something so simple yet be so profound. And it sounds like redemption, but who else makes that sound and calls dearly departed to somehow stick around? Half a world away on the other side of night, in the places we belong. I'll be singing a new song when you see the light of morning. At the same time I see the stars of night. Whoa, yeah. You getting that? Yeah. Half a world away on the other side of night, in the places we belong. I'll be singing a new song when you see the light of morning. At the same time I see the stars of night. Okay, here's your part. Whoa, yeah. I can't hear you. Oh, wait. Whoa, yeah. There you go. Though we are far apart, we are connected. That's what that song is all about, in more ways than one. And you can visit all types of separation in humanity. There's all kinds of different stuff. There's physical space, there's emotional space, spiritual space. I'm sure there's all kinds of different space that you can be separated by. But the truth is, we're a whole lot more alike than we'll ever be different. All right? Here's to you. I hope, unlike Walt, I have not checked the Weather Channel today, but I hope that you're having a beautiful day one way or the other. I hope you're thankful if it's raining. I hope you're thankful if the sun's shining. I hope you're thankful if it's cloudy. It's a tough place to be sometimes when you want something a certain way and it just is not going to be that way. But it was a beautiful day in Austin, Texas today, I must say. Now give it another month or so and it will not be that way. It will be sweltering heat and death to all things living in the sun. But for now, it's beautiful. It's wonderful. My favorite time of year. Let's do another South Austin Moonlighters song. Keeping with the I don't know whatever theme it is that I'm coming up with, but this tune is it's a song called A Year of Decembers, and I wrote it a number of years ago when I was releasing my second album, my second solo album. Any of y'all out there that have ever done that on your own know that it's a daunting task. And there's a lot tied up in every song that an artist does. So it can be difficult sometimes when people don't stop and listen, or maybe they don't even like it. You know, it can be a tough time. And that was a time for me, you know, when I was kind of coming up and realizing that not everybody cared about some guy from Austin, Texas. And it was me kind of coming to grips with being okay with that and sticking to it. So it's a song of resilience. It's set in, there's a bunch of correlation in the song, and I hope you get something out of it. But there's some spiritual stuff in there, and it's definitely a song of life is a marathon, not a sprint, if you will. Year of Decembers off the South Austin Moonlighters Ghost of a Small Town album. I haven't played this one in a while. December's an early fall. Don't you think I'm walking away? I might come up swinging. I made you a promise I'd stay. 'Cause it's hands to the plow and the plow to the land. In the dust I heard the Plow Man say, if the working was easy, wouldn't be no reason for a man like me anyway. And it's all I can do, just to stay till the work is through tonight. Oh, it's alright. It might take everything I've got to find out I can't be bought but for one price. The Plow Man was right. It's a hard way to live, working day to day. Everybody's got to pay the cost. Decide what you can't leave behind when the hammer falls. 'Cause it's hands to the plow and the plow to the land. In the dust we came and went back to. Now you best get behind something good enough. It's gonna take everything you got to do. If it's all you can do, you're gonna stay till the work is through tonight. Ooh, it's alright. And if it takes everything you got, you'll find out you can't be bought but for one price. The plowman was right. So we'll be working for the summer, when those fields will all turn green, and we'll finally find our treasure on the road toward what we believe. Well, if it's all we can do, gotta stay until the work is through tonight. It's alright. And if it takes everything we got, we'll find out we can't be bought but for one price. The plowman was right. Yeah. So hang in there. That's what I mean. When you find something that matters and you set out on a journey, you hang in there. Welcome once again. Sorry, my desk is so far away. I'm in my studio, by the way. This is my workspace. Walt Wilkins, who played before me, also was coming to you live from a workspace that he has at his place, and this is kind of my place. So I don't know if you can see around. There's a door. Oh, there's an Elvis painting on the wall there. Oh, it's only half of Elvis though. And it's not the best half. It's the lower half. Sorry, it's an elbow. It's a velvet Elvis, if you will. It's a very small space, but I love it. It's quaint, and it has the things that I need to do what I'm supposed to be doing, like Fender reverb units and amplifiers and warm microphones. This is a warm WA-47, and I said that like a true Abilenian. WA. All you W's out there. A WA-47 is a fantastic mic, and I'm grateful and thankful to Warm Audio for being so supportive and making such great product. So shout out to those guys. I'm going to play an old song for you because I can. And I got this old K22 guitar from the 50s that I really like a lot, and I kind of wanted to show it to you, so I'm going to do just that. An old song is a tune that I did. It's a song called Crossroads, a tune that I did on my first solo album. The album's called Brand New World, and it's out there. If you go looking for me, you'll find it. And there's a version of Crossroads on there that goes something like this. I went down to the crossroads, fell down on my knee. Down to the crossroads, fell down on my knee. Ask the Lord above for mercy, take me if you please. Head down to the crossroads, trying to flag a ride. Down to the crossroads, trying to flag a ride. Nobody seemed to know me, everybody passed me by. Well, I'm going down to Rosedale, take my rider by my side. Yeah, I'm going down to Rosedale, take my rider by my side. We could still barrel house, baby, on the riverside. Tell my friend, boy Willie Brown. Yeah, run, you can run. Tell my friend, boy Willie Brown, that I'm standing at the crossroads. Believe that I'm sinking down. Woo! I love that guitar. Thing I learned is if you want it to sound old, you just have to get old stuff. And if you're not inspired by that, then maybe you shouldn't play that kind of music to begin with. All right, I got time for one more song. Thank y'all so much for joining in, and thank you so much to Americana Highways for all that they do. I know they were extremely helpful with the South Austin Moonlighters' latest release. None of the music would ever reach anybody these days if it weren't for proponents to that style, to roots music and Americana music. If there weren't fans, legitimate people that love that style of music out there helping, and they're helping pave the way, and they're sharing, and they're just confidants, you know. They're on your side, and they're always there. I'm really grateful for that. So I know I went on a long time about that. But thank you very much. I'm going to do one last song, and I'm going to go over just a little bit, but I think we've got time. So a number of years ago, I did a record called the Gin Mill Hymns, and it was on the Americana charts, and this was the tune that everyone was spinning. It's a true story, and it's a story of redemption. It's a story of outside intervention. When you have really screwed up and you need a little help, this is your song. It's called Dug Down Deep. A version of this is also on the South Austin Moonlighters album. Yeah. I heard you were leaving, going away. Yeah. You left home, I stayed up late and thought about our talk. There's nothing left to be said, but that story continues, and I guess I'm in, dug down deep. It's all coming back to me. Well, the story's simple. It's my family, way out west, with the Hartford sign on the street. It's the story of a crash in 1973, where a motorcycle man lost a family. It's the story of a girl, a flower in her hair. She's a child of the 60s, with a child to bear. They did what they could, her and her motorcycle man, but a left turn crash in Kansas ain't gonna bring you back home again. And it's dug down deep. He was 30 days asleep. Is a second chance what you need? Dug down deep. Well, the doctors and the nurses and the flower child stayed with that motorcycle man every night and every day. Uncle Don came to get me with the cousins I moved in. Just a boy with a daddy who might never make it home again. They said it wouldn't happen, and boy, if it did, when he woke up, there wouldn't be much left of him. Well, you gotta know she was praying as he looked into the light, and that motorcycle man opened up his eyes, and it's dug down deep. He was 30 days asleep. Is a second chance what you need? Dug down deep. Well. Yeah, it sure happened. And as the months moved along, not only did he wake up, but he stood up and walked. And he swore it would be different, had he all to do again. They raised up a little boy, a flower child and a motorcycle man. And it's dug down deep. It's a song inside of me. In a second chance is where I'll be. Yes, sir. Dug down deep. It's a song inside of me. When a second chance is what you need. Dug down deep. Well. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you, Americana Highways. I hope to see some of you soon. Take care of yourself and take care of each other. I love you. Good night.